Hi, my name is Abby, and I'll be attending LeakyCon this year as a Leaky Star and as a presenter. Since LeakyCon Portland is next week, I figured I would give a total rundown about how to airport. This video is going to be long, as I'm going to break down the entire process of flying from start to finish, so buckle up and here we go. So, here's some information to keep in mind before you go. You are allowed 2 checked bags, 1 carry-on and 1 personal item. Some airlines charge for bags, others don't. This information is available on your airline's website. The allowed size for carry-on luggage is also on the website. Usually a small suitcase is fine. The personal item can be a backpack, a duffel, a laptop case, a tote bag, a purse, etc. If you need to bring more than what you're allotted, try to fit other bags inside of whatever bags you're bringing. If you're checking your luggage, weigh it to make sure it is under the weight limit your airline allows. That information will also be available on the airline's website. Also, make sure you've marked your luggage with your personal information in case it gets lost, and put some brightly colored ribbons, bows, or tags on it so you know it's yours when you pick it up at your final destination. If you're carrying on luggage, make sure there isn't anything sharp in your bag. A personal razor is okay and small nail clippers, but longer blades like pocket knives are not okay. If you're carrying on any liquids or gels like shampoo, conditioner, face wash, nail polish, deodorant, toothpaste, makeup, etc., they all have to be under 3 ounces and it has to fit into 1 quart-sized bag. To make this easier, many drugstores or department stores like Target and Walmart sell empty 3-ounce bottles or small travel bottles already full of popular brands of shampoo and things like that. This only applies if you're carrying these items on. Anything that goes in checked luggage can be as big as you want. If you're checking luggage, bring at least 1 change of clothes in your carry-on bag, as well as any prescription medications you need, your cell phone charger, and anything else you find absolutely essential. If your luggage does get lost, this will ensure that you at least have the basics with you. Check into your flight online. When you bought your plane tickets, you should have received an email from the airline with your flight information. There should be a link on that email to check into your flight, which you can do 24 hours before your flight takes off. When you check in, print out the form they give you. You'll need this at the airport. The morning of your flight, get online and check the status of your flight. You can track flights based on the flight number, which can be found on the email you were sent when you bought your ticket. When you're getting ready to go to the airport, wear shoes that are easy to get on and off. Don't wear jewelry, minus a wedding or engagement ring, or anything else you don't take off for medical or religious reasons, and don't wear a belt. Bring a sweatshirt in your carry-on bag, but don't wear it to the airport. Pack some snacks in your carry-on. This way, if you get stuck waiting on the tarmac in the plane, or if you have a long layover and want to save money, you'll have something to nom on while you wait. Don't bring anything to drink though, you'll just have to throw it away at airport security. If you would like, you can bring an empty water bottle to fill once you get to the other side of security. Now you're ready to go. So on the day of your flight, arrive to the airport at least 2 hours before your flight. As you drive onto the campus of the airport, there will be signs all over the place directing you to terminals based on what airline you're flying. There will also be signs for parking. If you need to park a car, go to parking. You'll have to pay if you park in a garage. There are cheaper options, but usually garages are the closest. If you park the car, take your luggage and walk, or take a shuttle to the terminal, depending on what your airport provides. If you are getting dropped off, have whoever is driving you drop you off at the terminal, under the sign for the airline you're taking. Some airports offer curbside check-in. If this is available, the airline agent that is outside the door to the airport will be able to check you into your flight right there. You'll need to provide a government-issued ID like a driver's permit, a driver's license, a non-driver's ID, or a passport, and your online check-in information. In that case, people called skycaps will be handling your luggage. It is a courtesy to tip these individuals when they assist you with luggage. Walk inside and find the desk for your airline if you did not already use the curbside check-in. Wait in line, and when it's your turn, you'll go up to the desk. They'll ask you for your government-issued ID, as well as the sheet you printed from your online check-in. They will give you your boarding passes for all your flights to your final destination. You'll then give them the bag or bags that you're checking, if any. They will weigh the bags. This is why it's important that you're under the weight limit. You'll then pay if your airline charges for checking bags. Cash, credit, debit, or check should work. You'll then follow the signs up to airport security. If you need any help getting there, just ask any airline professional. Once you get up to the security area, get in line. If you have any special needs of any kind, there is likely to be a separate line that can accommodate you. Ask a TSA agent for assistance. Take off your shoes, put anything that was in your pockets in your bag, and make sure you have your government-issued ID out. If you have a laptop, it needs to be removed from your bag. If you have one of those neoprene cases, it can stay in there. Or if your laptop case folds completely open in order to accommodate airport security, open up the bag once you reach the bag scanner. There is a link in the description from the TSA about what is and isn't okay to pack in your carry-on. If you're carrying on liquids, the quart-sized bag that they are in will have to be taken out of your bag and placed in a bin to go through the machine. If you have a medical device, like a nebulizer or a CPAP, this might also need to be removed from your bag. Ask the TSA agent who is working at security. When you get up to the front of the line, hand the TSA agent your ID and boarding pass. They will take a look at them, and you'll be okayed to go through the bag scan and whatever kind of body scan they do there. Most places just have a metal detector, but some larger airports have a different kind of scanner. The TSA agents will help you there. Place your carry-on bag into the scan machine. Your shoes and laptop can go into another bin. Do a last-minute check to make sure everything that was in your pockets is now in your bag. When that's done, wait in line to go through the body scan. At this time, if you have any medical jewelry on, please tell the TSA agent what it is. If you have any kind of metal in your body that might set off a metal detector, let them know of that as well. If you do set off the scanner for whatever reason, the TSA agent will call you off to the side and do additional screenings. Don't worry, the likelihood of this happening is slim. If you're a transgender flyer, there is protocol to help assist you in going through security as easily as possible. The link to this information is in the description. When you get through the body scanner, get your personal belongings, put your shoes back on, put your laptop back in your bag, and be on your merry way. So now, it's time to go to the terminal. Take out your boarding pass. Check out what gate you'll be leaving from. Then, find the screens that say arrival and departures. They'll be easily visible from a lot of places in the terminal. Look at the departure screen and find your flight. Your flight status will be there, whether it is on time, delayed, or canceled. The gate that your flight is leaving from will also be listed. Whatever the screen says, go by the screen. If it differs from your ticket, ignore your ticket and go by what the screen says. Go to the gate that the screen said to go to. There will be signs clearly marked all over the airport that let you know which direction your gate is in. Once you arrive at the gate, you can have a seat. Read a book, take out your laptop or tablet, most airports have free Wi-Fi, or find something to eat. If you need special assistance boarding, this would be a good time to tell the airline agent at the gate. Here's the thing. Never, ever, 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 ever leave your things unattended. If you go anywhere, take all of your stuff with you. The only exception to this rule is if you're traveling with a significant other, friend, or relative that can pay attention to your stuff while you're gone. Listen to the PA system for announcements about flights. Keep an eye on screens around you. The gate will have an LED screen on it that will give specific information about your flight. If you hear any information about your flight on the PA system, follow what the information says. If you need clarification or assistance, ask an airline agent. When it is time to board, the airline agent will start calling up people to board the plane. This is when you should take out your boarding pass again. Check now to make sure that you have all of your personal belongings. If you are using special assistance boarding, you will be called first, along with those in first or business class. Every airline organizes how they board differently, but generally it's done by what row you're seated in. If you're flying an airline like Southwest, they put you in an A, B, or C group. Just pay attention to what the airline agent is saying, and when the time comes, get in line. When you get to the front of the line, you will hand the airline agent your boarding pass. They'll scan it, and you'll be allowed to board the plane. When you get on the plane, find your seat. Stow any larger carry-ons in the overhead compartments. If you can't lift your bag, a flight attendant will be there to assist you. Any smaller bags you have can be stowed underneath the seat in front of you. Once you sit down, make sure your phone has been switched to airplane mode or turned off completely. Don't take anything that's electronic out of your bag because you'll just have to put it away during takeoff. Buckle your seatbelt, check out the magazine and safety information in front of you, and just chill out before takeoff. If you're seated in an emergency exit row, make sure you read the safety information and pay attention to the flight attendants when they give the safety spiel. If, for any reason, you feel like you can't sit in the emergency exit row for physical or mental limitations, let a flight attendant know. They will find a way to reseat you. Now, if you've got a direct flight, feel free to blissfully ignore me until the next segment. If you do have a layover, this part is important for you. When you land in the airport that you've got the layover in, listen to what the flight attendants say. Occasionally, they give important information about gates your next flight is leaving from. If not, gather all your belongings and disembark from the plane. When you get into the next airport, take out your boarding pass and check to see what your next gate is. Immediately find the departure screen and check on your flight status and the gate the flight will be leaving from. Again, if the information on the screen is different from what's on your boarding pass, follow what's on the screen. Go to your next gate. Sometimes this might involve taking a bus or a tram. Just follow the signs that will be clearly posted all over the airport to your next gate. Now it's just old hat. Hang out, get food, drink, wait for your next flight. Again, if you need special assistance boarding, let the airline agent at your gate know. If for any reason you miss a connection, let an airline agent know immediately and they will work with you to get you on another flight. So you fly again, and now you're done. It's time to disembark. When the final leg of your flight lands, you'll gather your belongings and get off the plane. If you only had carry-ons, you're good to go. Call whoever's picking you up, wait for your shuttle, grab a taxi, pick up your rental car, do whatever you have to do to get to where you're going. If you had checked baggage, follow the signs to baggage claim. When you arrive at baggage claim, there will be big carousels on which the luggage will come in. Check the signs above the carousels to find your flight. When the luggage starts to come in, an alarm will sound and a light will flash on that carousel. Wait for your luggage. When you see yours, grab it. If for some reason your luggage gets lost, there will be a lost luggage office. Go there and they'll have you fill out a few forms. They might give you a voucher for new items or not. It kind of all depends on the airport. Either way, when it's found, they'll get it to you. So you fly again. So that's it. I know this was really long, but I hope it answered most of your questions. If you have any more questions pertaining to things like international travel, traveling with an instrument, or anything else you can think of, feel free to put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer anything I can. So I hope everyone has a totally awesome time at LeakyCon, and I hope to see you there.